Alright, folks, greetings of peace. Welcome to episode 129 of my gameplay commentary of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is yours truly, Bionic and San Francisco man. Now, I have a decision to make. Wait, what the heck? And that is it's either go and with the main story of this case, or may I go back to the Asgard to complete the Jotunheim Asgard mission. I'll think about it. Dane Holt's letter. Who is this Holt? Eivor. All Gidrix wanted nothing to do with the formal ceremony to make him ealdorman, but I've convinced him that's for the good of the Shire. King Sewolf himself will preside. If you are able to come, I'm certain Gidrick will be most appreciative. Ravenstorp is the proper village. How quickly time speeds alongside and how rapidly things develop. We can now build a few more expansions on our current farms and houses. Here's a quick breakdown. Second and final cattle farm expansion. Second and final grain farm expansion. Second and final fowl farm expansion. We have nearly burst our borders, Eivor. Keep it up. Hmm. So, Kildrick, Somerset, and Oxenfordshire. How did I miss this? As tidings of Sigurd's fate become increasingly dark, there's much to be decided. Rest in your room. Alright, so let's see here. I think since considering that I'm still in the momentum of the Asgard and Jotunheim quest, it's quite possible that and it's logical to just go and get the yeah. I think there are two more side quests or main quests in this region, and one is that to maybe Javi will fight Fenrir. So let's just get this out of the way, and let's focus on the England, conquering England and other regions.
The Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it. I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
A tale for another time. Thank you for this.
When you bind the beast, spare no loose ends. The cord will stretch or shrink to fit your needs.
How tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt, till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
Back to my forge?
Yes, until your debt to me is paid in full. It was the dwarves who made the world a trading post.
At least be trading goods, not people, slave master. I'll be glad to be back on the ground, away from these angry skies.
All right. So the good thing about this is that there are no more, you know, the wealth and mysteries are all resolved, and there's nothing to be collected now. Eivor takes on Odin's doom to save Asgard. Forged from impossible ingredients, the indestructible core can bend the most powerful of creatures. So this is just to buy time, right? Odin is trying to escape his distraction. Asgard. I wonder why it's. Is it night in Asgard? Why is it so dark? It's like a Zack Snyder film. to save this because I reckon that there's gonna be a boss fight here. And may you excuse me for a minute, folks. I'm just gonna drink my medicine for this unusually nasty cough that has been plaguing me for 2 weeks now. All right, so I drank my medicine, folks. It's really nasty that the cup.
Are you near?
All right. Oh, this place is right for a boss fight. Ammunition and the rations are full. Okay.
Javi, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company, but he's consumed by a sadness I cannot understand.
Regrettable but necessary. I knew from the start this wolf brought ill tidings.
From the start it was a kind creature. But our mistrust and cruelty have robbed the poor wolf of its sweetness and life.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
We are past the time for such mercy. This wolf has power now that would test our strengths combined. I fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever-living.
Immortal.
Then we will offer him a different fate. This cord is unbreakable. You must convince him to wear it. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he is safely secured. An assurance to the Aesir who fear him. A beacon, that is all. No harm will befall the poor Fenrir.
What the heck?
Fenrir, yes. You know the creature's name. Did Loki tell you?
He did. It is a fine name.
Yes. Dweller of the Fens. An apt name for his current fate. Fenrir! A good word has come!
Oh, you can talk.
I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Do they now? And what do they have to be afraid of? Old friend.
Harvey brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon, that we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard, without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar! Or return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki, have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me. Open your mouth. As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
Fair.
Be swift, Harvey.
It burns.
Harvey,
Light.
unbind him! Harvey! Here you stay, Fen Dweller!
Here you die. Deceiver. Brothers will fight one another. Kill one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red.
Oh wow.
Red gold.
Where the heck are you? Whoa. That's nice. Again, that's nice, Fenrir. Again, infighting is the key here. Hey, do you have any attacks left?
Will be an age of storms. An age of war.
Where did you hear these words of prophecy?
Oh, that's nice. That is nice, Fenrir. what the heck?
Then comes the second great sword. When the army fight.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself each night in the cold and dark, before I sleep and dream of tasting your flesh.
Tasting the flesh? Oh, that's smart. Oh, this guy is legitimately pissing me off. All right. I think we deserve more than that. Alright, let's just save this. That's a testament. What a nice fight, folks. Hopefully the recording will be good and there are sometimes the game gives us this crap about not being recordable. Alright, so let's see here. Havai versus Fenrir. Alright. Come on, Tyr. Take one for the team. You lost an arm, but still alive. Unless we're gonna... Well, Tyr is the god of war in the Norse mythology, right? So we just need to get this... Oh, so there's a trophy word in the end game now because we got the, Eivor finds a loophole within the bleeding threads of fate. So we got a trophy for getting to level 280. Uh-oh,
I could
he's
not strike
pissed.
the killing blow. All my oaths remain unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
Will you
If
be
I could
alright?
have done this any other way,
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
fate, I know. You made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
You may strike the final blow, son of Loki. But I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again. Come, old friend. The healing hands of Freya can help you.
You can't just get, you know... Well, he did try to accept the offer of Eivor or Havi, but then he was hurt because of the rope.
Have you come to say what I fear?
Not to say,
but to show.
a vision of the times to come. None living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. To believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever.
And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Esir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. and the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
From the life tree we go, to the life tree we shall one day return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end.
Alright, in the footsteps of the gods, the fate of the High One.
This was not my day to die.
Heimdall's report. Heavy. The attacks grow more fierce, and I must venture from my tower. What I hear with my hidden ear worries me, and now I must see it with my eyes. I beg you once again to assign me a serious apprentice. Loki clearly resents his role as gatekeeper and bristles at the lightest of requests. He will need some supervision in my absence, not that he can do much harm without my key. But the wards have been weakened, and he will be next to useless against a full Jotnar assault. Best that he be reassigned or expelled from Asgard altogether, despite whatever fool's bargain you'd struck. I swear he will be the death of me. Alright, so folks, we have completed the Asgard and Jotunheim quest. So we can now move forward with the England, and we can go back to finishing the cult of orcs. The Order of the Ancient. Story about that. Whenever I say cult, I always remember the Cult of Cosmos in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But because folks, they are really a great, cult to begin with, and trying to eliminate them one by one was a pleasure. So, but right now, we have to search for other Cult of Cosmos, Order of the Ancients. I just said that, I have to search for the other Order of the Ancients to just ensure that we can eliminate them, not only story-wise, but alright, so
Eivor, you have awakened. With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
And what did you see?
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought, and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend. Things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the great wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint. I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning. But I did nothing.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my indifference. A swig of poison that drinks like wine.
Selfishness unmeasured often feels this way. What else did you see?
I witnessed a final vision from the Nornir, the coming of Ragnarok. All was fire and ash, a chaos like a foul wind from the depths of Ginnungagap. but we were ready for the coming storm. 8 of us. We drank the mead, then stood and marched to our doom. And that was the end of the Nordenir's prophecy.
How curious. Was there more?
I can make sense of no more.
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, a fear of betrayal hangs upon you. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge, and the treasure of his experience. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. See that you do not follow this same road. To do so would risk a loneliness, a personal exile, worse than death.
I understand. Or I hope I do. Thank you, Valka.
All right, so let's see here. We got another trophy for completing the the tale of Javi. So there's a DLC here, and this the rescue. The dwarf's realm of Saber perhaps is conquered by the Muspel warrior Surtur, who trades a formidable union of giants wielding planes and ice. Alright, so Greenland. Alright, we will go to Leicester. We're going to beat that drinking champion. All right, so episode 129 started with a a good well, it's a good start. I've already obtained the trophy for getting to level 280 and finishing the quest of Javi, who is living as Odin in the perspective and point of view of Odin, folks. So now we wonder what's got to do with the adventures of Eivor. Leather Chester. And another question is, will there be other opposing soldiers here, considering that we have already cleared this of the you know influence of the opposing faction in Leicestershire. Well, I don't think so, folks, because there is already there are already soldiers representing the faction of Eivor and the other alliance here. So, oh, but there are still others. Hmm. Well, it's still now this is a highly questionable plot. Or maybe because of this guy, the presence of the Order of the
There's
Ancient here.
drinking to be done! Who's with me? Is that a bottomless stomach I see? You win if you can down it faster than me. Let's see the shimmer of your silver, friend. I'll drink to that. Ready your cup! I must have had a start. You think you can guzzle the grog? Prove it!
Note 1 at drinking contest. Clues found. Investigate the house northwest of the watermill in Zurich, Western Leicester. I salute you for outdrinking me. I know only this. The odds I used to spend time at the watermill south of Tonadastir. Zurich Hamlet in Western Leicester. We don't need to go there. Yeah, that's right. We can go there. Western led the Chester. There are lots of gamers in Reddit who's complaining that this game is too darn long. I'm enjoying it, but I had
Now
to.
you pay for your sins!
Better not hit him. You were spared. Wait a second. Inventory. Let's see here. Okay. What? What is that? How many minutes do we have here?
Let's see.
Hey, where are we? Why are we in Nottinghamshire? Hey, we're just trying to go to Leicester, huh?
For
Trying to
my
get to the
brother!
we
Die!
do. Well, they may have already relatives who have been victimized by the Nords. So basically, folks, the adventures of Eivor here signifies the Norway's attempt to solidify their control of all England. It's logical considering that when the Ark of Leicester and Gantry's Breach were finished, someone attacked their settlement. So it is the heck. It is to the advantage and interest of Eivor and Ravensthorpe that all of the factions in England are friendly to them, so that their settlement won't be at risk of any attack, and it will set them up for future ruling of all England, because their subsequent heirs or descendants may be in a position of power to govern. So that's how I read this. Hey, where are we going? Why are we going there? Well, there are no conversation here regarding Ivar Ragnarsson, that great warrior,
Hello
but
there.
it it was mercy for Eivor
This could come in very handy.
to even grant him the warrior's death.
You are wise to stock up.
Lots of folks may say that he does not deserve that
One
with
of
the
my
way
better
that he,
pieces.
betrayed Kjellbert. All right, so oh,
Until next we meet. I must take my leave. So long.
so folks, we are near the end of episode 129. Now, if you love this gameplay, I kindly invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel Bionic Answer and hit that notification bell, folks, so you will be updated to my latest uploads of this amazing game with amazing adventure, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, gameplay analysis, trailer reaction, and sometimes live streaming, folks, for all the games that I've been playing for trophy hunting. So we only have until 1 more week until the gaming year 2025 comes to a close. And as I've said, I will already record my recap for the gaming year 2025 and announce my upcoming games for the gaming year 2026. So if the gaming year 2025 involves majority of JRPGs, the gaming year 2026 will be majority Western RPG, which are open world games and with but I also have one JRPG maybe after this game because I need to rest some point in Western RPG if I may get tired of open world games, because sometimes it does happen. So again, folks, I will also try to go back to Fallout 4 and finish some of the settlements that I have abandoned for the last 5 years. All right, folks. So again, I thank you everyone. God bless you all and stay safe out there, folks. See you in episode 130. But as of now, we are still in the investigation of the remaining members of the again Order of the Ancients, folks. They're not as difficult to find here as in the Cult of Cosmos. In the Cult of Cosmos in Odyssey, you have to participate in a region and you have to put a particular faction, Spartan or Athens, in a particular region to get the member of the Cult of Cosmos to show up. In here, you just have to solve minor mysteries in order to get him. And the good thing about this is he's not expecting you, folks. So again, folks, see you on episode 130. Again, thank you everyone. God bless you all and stay safe out there, folks. The windmill, huh?